The Godzilla nickname emerged from absolute motorsport dominance, creating a terrifying reputation that no corporate marketing team could ever manufacture. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, earlier generations like the R32 systematically destroyed the competition on the track. Journalists watched it devour European rivals and branded it the monster from Japan. By 1999, the automotive landscape was shifting. Performance cars were gaining weight and relying heavily on computers. Enthusiasts watched these trends and worried that the raw mechanical connection between driver and road was fading away. So when the R34 finally arrived, the expectations were enormous. Nissan engineers had to push the boundaries of technology and grip even further, while somehow preserving the pure driving feel that made its predecessors famous. The resulting vehicle arrived as a definitive test, a rolling experiment to see if advanced digital systems could actually coexist with pure analog driving. The foundation of that experiment is the RB26DETT. This is a 2.6-liter inline six-cylinder engine, fed by twin turbochargers, providing a brutal, unapologetically mechanical core. While a gentleman's agreement meant Nissan officially claimed 280 horsepower, tuners rapidly expanded output past 1,000 horsepower. This leap was possible due to the extreme durability of the engine's internal components. Nissan over-engineered the iron block and rotating assembly to withstand immense boost pressures. Behind the wheel, this translates to a violent but incredibly smooth surge of acceleration. It is an engine that rewards high RPMs and practically begs you to push your foot further down the pedal. Because of this over-engineered foundation, the car is a raw, mechanical monster before a single line of code ever processes. But generating massive power creates a secondary problem. The engineers needed a way to deliver all that force to the pavement without overriding the driver's control. The solution was the ATTESA E-TS system, an advanced all-wheel drive computer monitoring traction data. Normally, it sends output exclusively to the rear wheels, but the millisecond the tires slip, it instantly directs torque to the front axle, pulling the car from a slide. Nissan paired this dynamic drivetrain with Super Hikis, an active rear steering mechanism. By turning the rear wheels slightly in tandem with the front, the car achieves sharper response and immense stability at high speeds. Rather than acting as a restrictive electronic nanny, these digital systems operated silently in the background. They enabled human drivers to command the vehicle with near impossible levels of grip. Sheer capability dictated the exterior. Every sharp edge, intake, and vent on this body serves a specific purpose for aerodynamics and cooling. Inside the cockpit, Nissan integrated a multi-function display. Like actively projecting live engineering data like boost pressure and throttle position onto the dash, it elevated the driver into a true pilot. This precise blend of brutal analog mechanics and hyper-accurate digital control made it a natural star in the virtual world. The R34 exploded in popularity across racing simulators and colorful arcade cabinets globally. From the arcades, it leaped into the center of global street racing culture. Its legendary status was cemented on the silver screen, becoming universally recognizable in the hands of Brian O'Connor. It achieved global icon status because its profound mechanical connection scaled perfectly. It worked on the track, dominated the street, and translated to the screen. Look at the modern supercar landscape today. Contemporary vehicles might post faster lap times, but their heavy reliance on automated computer intervention often leaves the actual driving experience feeling numb and detached. Decades later, enthusiasts still revere the R34 because it represents a specific historical zenith. It is the absolute peak of analog driving feel, perfectly elevated by early digital engineering. It proved that it is entirely possible to use advanced technology to enhance performance without ripping the soul out of the driving experience. A moment of wonder. By achieving this impossible balance of code and combustion, the terrifying legacy of Godzilla remains entirely unchallenged today.